That'd be music effects. All right.
Yeah, we do need music for our stream. It always gives a nice ambience.
Yeah, it's just so sad that you can't hear it, and I'm the only one kind of enjoying music on the background, and you're just like blank.
Well, I'm enjoying you, so that's good.
Aw, thank you. Oh, that's amazing. As for today's challenge, challenge. I'm turning it into a challenge. Watch me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a color challenge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm making it into a Swift color challenge. We have the most grim of grim situations, and I decided to let a rainbow, or at least a unicorn, puke out a rainbow on the entire scenery, like unicorn rainbow puke. I have to say it correctly. And without further ado, use the website for color palettes. It's colorpalettes.net. You can view it in chat.
Oh, that's nice.
Absolutely.
Everybody, like any artist that wants to use it.
Yes. The music was a wee bit loud over here. Then again, I can't put my headset to a higher volume because that connects with the computer volume, and then we'd have major issues when people hit the same buttons that we have.
Oh yeah, I'm. That's maybe a little bit lucky because they can distract me. Much. I don't hear them as well, so.
Yeah, that's lucky. I do hear them, and then you hear me reply, General Kenobi, once someone kind of hits that button, like, hello there, and then I feel obliged to just respond in the middle of a sentence.
Yes, but that's of course
also one hell of a trick to get me in real life too, because I respond to that in real life as well. It's like I channel my inner Grievous, and it's like, yeah, I don't cough with it sometimes, but sometimes I kind of do. It really depends. So we have little more than 2 minutes going on before we get started. I hope you guys had your drinks and went to do some potty time before. We have 1 hour upcoming of a lot of D&D brambles, and I have to admit, or at least I have to, chit chat about this a wee bit without spoiling too much, because players that might be involved in our campaign might be watching too. Is that I am going to enjoy what I've been building. It is taking me a hell of a building, so rather than focusing on the character details, I'm focusing on the character builds. It is the total polar opposite of what I usually do, and I decided to, let's go crazy with stats and everything. I have never done that before. I've always focused on character first and stats, whatever, at the very end of the ride. And indeed, Lost Fire Dragon, welcome.
Yes,
so,
welcome.
Yeah. So
and
people,
that's a
yeah,
little bit different than you're used to. Mostly
yeah.
I got
it is.
First the character, and then later the design and the stats.
But this time I had a clear view of what I wanted to do with the stats first, like the whole mixture, and then I came up with the character. So I'm throwing it in the mix and doing it the other way around, like from my usual casual step. And I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun, I hope.
Yes. I am wondering too. I do love the design already, so we are building it.
Thank you. I did use some AI generator for the design of my character for the D&D campaign, which I shall not be showing for obvious reasons tonight, people. Maybe when the big unveiling moment has come into our D&D sessions, then I might show it. Yeah, then I might do it. But not right now, because these things are going on YouTube, online. But without further ado, without further brabbling, let's go, people. Boom.
Yes. Let's do the color explosion.
Oh yeah, the rainbow puke.
Okay.
So yeah. Here we have it so far, because I took a little bit off, like, what was it? I started around 1940, meaning translating. I have a bit of a little less than a 20-minute head start.
Yeah, so we're already doing some talking beforehand, and then Sansji
Yeah.
came up with the crazy idea and see.
Yep. Yeah, I just had to see it out. Like, oh, what are you doing? Like, well.
So yeah, so what are we drawing? We're drawing in another room in the Dungeon of the Dead Tree that we are walking through.
Yep.
And the prompt, the description that the Dungeon Masters are going to use in the campaign is: lying on the ground of the floor of this otherwise empty room are the pale bodies of 3 humans in filthy black robes, arranged in a triangular formation. A lit torch lies between them. A rough-hewn staircase to the left leads down to another torch-lit chamber.
Woo!
So, I already gave Sansji this prompt so that he can work with it beforehand.
Yeah.
And you see?
Yep. I decided to let a rainbow puke all over this place that's supposed to be magical, and I turned it into something. Don't ask me why it randomly happens. I know there's supposed to be a room filled with death, destruction, and I thought to myself, this is more fun.
Yeah. And it's never said in the description that about colors and stuff, so we can play around with it.
The only thing that they do kind of press on is that the characters are wearing black robes, but they're dirty, right? So if I really want to, I could still change the color of their robes because they're so dirty. They got rainbow puke all over them.
We're definitely gonna do some fun with that.
Yes. Looks like mecha koala. Mecha koala. A koala, as in the animal koala, like a koala bear. Koala.
Yeah, when
Help me
I
out.
see the word koala, I also think about the animal. So I don't know if Lost My Fire Dragon means that, but my mind goes there. Oh yes, he says yes. So, actually, Sansji, how did you come up with going for this palette? Did you just play around on that website that you posted?
I had the idea to go and challenge myself to work with pastel colors because I don't do that enough. I always want to go for the dark colors because I love darkness. And I've been challenging myself recently quite a lot. I'm also done some challenging arts earlier today where I decided to go draw Dennis the dentist, and I'll open a file. Jobs and classes. That was marvelous. So that's also again enacting more bright colors into my work and see how that goes and stuff. Yeah, so in short, I'm experimenting.
Nice.
There is no other word for it. I'm just experimenting and messing around until I get a result that I like. So I'm gonna go for this. This one is pink one. And here we're gonna go in the corner blue.
Lost Fire Dragon says in the chat, infer to colors for a sec.
Do I really have to right now? Can I just, I want some scribbles over here. I'll do it in a bit. I'll do it. Trust me.
Okay, we're gonna put that on hold, that question. We're gonna do it a little bit later.
I want the full max thing going on. I have to. And yes, I get the drift where you want to go with this inverted colors and see how that looks. That could be awesome too.
Maybe it's also a fun idea because we mostly encourage people to give ideas for the stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Me to put the description of the room in the chat, and so that people can look at the description and maybe come up with ideas to put still in the frame of the description, but give us a little bit of more ideas. So it will give me a little moment to type, but then everybody can work with it. I don't hope that I am a very happy typer and you hear me like click, 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 but
so far so good. You can copy past that, right?
I am like reading out of the book because I love books.
I'll have it right over here. I have it in prompt. I can do it. If you want me,
please.
Because because I did. I already copy pasted thing you said in chat because you had it on WotC, and I have it on my browser. Yada yada yada. In short, I did not type Jack. I just copy pasted. Here we go. Boop. Have fun, people.
Nice. So if you're reading the description and you have like any idea that we can work with, just place it in the chat yourself. And yeah, we're gonna play around with it.
Heck yeah.
So we are using pastel colors this time. But
I'm gonna make a copy.
Why? You are going through the room to the door where Myrkul is on, the door that is made partly out of bones. It's not very lovely. We are going there, but what happens? You're going into a room that's very colorful, like. So we have to think about that.
Alright, I inverted everything. It doesn't look good. It looks no. It
reminds me of a forest and trees, but that's all.
Yeah, it's just the middle section really gets bumbly and weird. So I'm just gonna go beep. Oh. And that's why I made a duplicate, and just in case I didn't know how to undo this moment. Boop. Haha. Great. No, the invert option was a very nice idea. I get it. I completely get it, but
yeah, it's always nice to see a little bit of different like colors and ideas. Maybe spark something, but not really the vibe that we're going for today. So, for the people, you are seeing 3 humans in filthy black robes, like arranging in a triangle formation. But are there really bodies? No. They are actually alive, and any character that's doing either it says in the book a DC 10 Wisdom Insight check.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot, man. It is.
Yeah, because they're doing some sort of deception in some sort. I also would say to my characters to, like, if they want to see if they are dead, they can either do like the insight or like probably a medicine check to see if like they are like alive in the sense if they're breathing, and you will see that with a medicine. So people can choose because maybe
wait, breathing?
Higher in insight.
Oh, I thought they were corpses, like bodies, as in corpses, like animated corpses.
They are necromites of Myrkul, so that they're like first rank.
Yeah, then I thought they were undead, like, you know, still trying to maintain that undead form, but they would still be, you know, kind of decaying over there. No?
Could be, but like the necromite we made, like the humanoid patches, like patches of undead, like that, other bodies to herself to make herself pretty again. So to say.
Yeah. No, I get it.
She is still like humanoid. She's not an undead. Maybe one of those 3 is already transitioning to like an undead zombie kind of thing. But it doesn't have to. It depends on which like necromite you're placing there.
Alright, how I'm envisioning them at the moment, because of the bright colors I'm using, is like a K-pop band that is working for Myrkul.
Yeah, they are with the 3 of them. So there's the singer, the background. Yes.
Yeah, totally. This is it. This is your final moment. Like, what kind of room did I step into? Whoa. Whee.
So those bodies on the ground are actually just playing that. And you can see that either with an insight or I would allow to do a medicine check as well if people ask, or can I check if they're really like dead or maybe undead.
But then they'd step in closer to the bodies if they make a medicine check.
Yeah, but you can also, like, with the medicine check, I would say that you can see if they're at least, like, your chest is going up or down. I think that would also, like...
It would be a dead giveaway. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just find myself hilarious at the moment.
But this is like the difference in some people. You have like characters that step immediately into the room and then probably activate the whole battle that could happen here. But you also have people like when opening the room and seeing the body, it's like, oh wait, whoa, what's going on there? Is there like an undead they're going here? Is it another body? Because we already encountered the body of Bob. It was bad. The was,
sorry. Oh, this is a perfect use of the directed by Rob Ryder. Oh, this is so good. Oh, sorry, that made me laugh so loud. Sorry, RedOneArt, I interrupted you completely for some giggles because there was music played in chat. You know the famous that one from Rob Ryder. It was so well timed with your story.
Nice.
Yeah. Please continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that I can't read it. Maybe we have to find another way, but this worked really well with being like in case of like everybody's hearing me and hearing you and everything works. So yeah, maybe we don't want to change the setup, but we can play around with that one time.
Yeah, we can certainly play around with the sound alerts. I do personally, I love them to bits, but I get that it's a little bit interruptive. Otherwise, we have to incorporate a way so you can hear them too, and you can laugh with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to do that though.
No. It's gonna be... Maybe we have to work with a microphone in some way that on guest star you can also hear like the music and stuff. But we will work with that another time.
Yeah, you can only see it in chats. Like you can read the notification that it has been used, but furthermore, I'm afraid you can't hear it. And oof. Yep.
Actually, now I see Lost Fire Dragon put a sticker in there. Are your stickers already?
No, they're not ready. And I was gonna book Lars for this as well. He's a Twitch streamer too. You can check him out. He's awesome. Let me put out a quick shout out so people can find him and know what to do.
What is he mostly doing? Maybe that's also useful for people who want to check him out.
Well, he draws like me and he plays Pokemon unlike me. He also plays Minecraft. Draws like me and he plays Pokemon.
Okay, so an artist who's also playing Pokemon and Minecraft. Okay, so yeah.
Yep.
We definitely want that shout out.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out my friends list. There we go.
Are you getting too many friends?
No, I was opening a tab real fast, but here's the like SO. There.
Nice.
That should work. So yeah, but as in stickers or emoticons that I want to go for, or reaction thingies for both Discord and Twitch, like a D20, natural 20, natural 1, those kind of things. Mimic.
Yes, definitely. We want to mimic.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
And maybe, of course, some funny like expressions of your how is it called?
Character.
Like, yes, but it's like the character that's now talking when you talk.
Oh, that one, Gajari.
Gajari, yes, but like we want a like him, but with funny faces.
I have the funny face sketches. I have plenty of them, and I think I already showed them in a while.
Yes.
And I haven't done anything with it yet. Because I have to figure out if I want to continue using this character or perhaps one that fits better with the counter spell. We had a bit of a name change, and I'm really thinking lately about the brand, like what do we want to, portray. So I've been really going on about that, and been working in some separate secret PSD files. So that's
hopefully coming up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Nice.
Well, it may take me a little bit because I'm slow.
We all have a lot of things going on, so I know it for myself. I'm quite busy at the time. So.
And yeah, when I take this hour in between to draw this, rather than work that hour on the icon, it means either I feel an hour working on icons, or I feel an hour having a lot of fun, and I prefer fun.
Yes. Yeah, you sometimes just have
You need to chill and
fun.
have fun.
Mm-hmm. To also have the characters like the viewers a little bit of fun, take your character, and if you are opening the door of like from Myrkul, the bone door, you're seeing this, the like description. You see a lot of color. You see those 3 individuals in the middle, who at first glance maybe seem dead or deadish of some sorts. What would your character do? Would you step inside? Is your character maybe a paladin that's going to immediately use its sense to see if they are undead? Or are you like, okay, this is way too... Are you like a gothic character? You're like, oh, this is way too much color for me, and like close the door. Or maybe a scary cat who's doing that. Could also be. Imagining your character, what would you do? If I'm going in my character, but I'm playing on the Sunday, I'm playing young, or if you want to have her full noble name, Yamina Olivia Natasha Payne.
Wow.
Yes, that's a I've learned that quite a few, so to say, to my DM, like, oh, this is my name, or to say to NPCs, like all this. She is like, if you're having this quest and going on, she's helping the city guard that's in favor for her family, because you probably have a good connection with some other patrons in the city. She's going in there. She's not liking the doors at all because they're scary and stuff. And she's opening it and she sees like the pastel colors and she's like, all right, I like this. Yeah. I don't know what the people in the middle are, but I love the color decoration here. So she would definitely like that. But then she would probably push either her brother, who is a cleric, or one of her under companions in the front to just inspect if their bodies are really dead.
Yeah, also, as for the chatters, we have Lost Fire Dragon mentioning the following. Like, you assume we can open the door, like, smiley face. We as a party are sometimes literally fighting a door and losing it. Losing. Yes. Yeah, especially the doors that we've set up. I mean, they're not easy. I think Myrkul's door is the easiest one to actually just, open.
Yeah, because Myrkul actually lets anyone in.
Like... Yeah, you want to come in? Okay, sure. Have fun in there. I mean, yeah. I let a unicorn party in there and he trashed the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, flower crown. One that is wilting.
Yeah, definitely. But because Myrkul still wants to, like.
Oh, maybe it's a nightmare that trashed the party like a unicorn because it wanted to be a unicorn again, or like a unicorn or something. I thought it could keep up, but then it ended up sick.
You could also just invite it, like, by accident they summoned a pixie, and a pixie, like...
Oh yeah, the pixies! Gravity pixies.
Because I think for, like, a one of Myrkul, like a necromite, who are those individuals, a pixie would be an easy summon, and they could definitely devastate your place in this kind of rep. They,
Yeah, pixies are horrendous. Did you, by the way, also know that you could have an imp for a patron? That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think Oda would be proud. Like, oh, I've been the mentor of many, many, many wizards and warlocks, and I've failed them so many times, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Oda would really be proud.
Yeah, Oda would be proud.
I think in some cases he actually thinks that he learned them so much.
Yeah, he taught them so much, and I was like, no, he didn't teach them jack. He didn't know. Maybe some counting, because he's really good at that. But Odo is not the best teacher out there. I'm sorry, Odo. I love you as a character, but I'm gonna say not the best teacher.
Lost Fire Dragon also said in the chat about what we are talking about, and then the drugs wear off, and it's not a unicorn but a nightmare that you see there. So this could also be an indication at what the tree are seeing.
Yep. Oh yeah, maybe it's their point of view, like, oh, we're having a party, we'll be chilling here.
Which could happen, because if like the characters are very stealthy and those three individuals don't know that we're coming, they're probably not lying on the ground.
No, they're just sitting there like this. One puking, the other one high out of their mind, like, eh. The other one drawing on literally everything like a bloody pixie. And maybe to emphasize the pixie issue. It's like one gobsmacked right over there, like, oh! Pixie paint.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if they summoned the pixie, maybe we'll want some, like, arcane runes that maybe are now being destroyed by a lot of color. Maybe something like that, or
oh, hold up, that means some darker colors underneath there. Underneath this fantastic puke that has been going on all over the place, and he has some darker.
And Lost Fire Dragon said like the most famous pixie line. Hey, listen!
I have a drawing for that one. Hey, listen, and the horror version thereof. Some deviant art, it's super old.
Do you have a sound for that? Because that would be a very good sign for this moment.
No, I do not, and I don't want that. That's gonna drive me horrendously nuts.
Yes, very quickly, I think.
I do have some other noises from Zelda that I really like the cooking noise, like boom, 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 and yahaha, because I love Koroko. I mean, they're lovely little forest critters. Amazing.
Yeah. I still have to catch up with some games because I'm now really walking behind because I need new consoles, but.
Well, I'm behind on stuff too. I am behind on Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Oh well, and on the other side, you got real life stuff to do as well, you know.
Yes, that's true. I have a lot of things to do right now. Yeah. Oh, I did see in the chat that Lost Fire Dragon played something, but it's pending approval, so I think you...
Oh, do I have to approve this? I don't see where, though. How do I approve? I can't.
Maybe by, like, the sound alerts thing?
I can open a dashboard, but that's it. Oh, wait, here, approve.
Hey, listen.
No, you did not. Bad, Lost Fire Dragon, bad. It's like, hey, listen.
Oh, nice.
But then you get this robot voice to say, hey, listen.
It's a little bit sad, but...
No, why?
Maybe a little bit less irritating than the hey, listen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely 100% less than the original. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna make a duplicate. Because I think I've been working too long on this layer. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I've been looking for it on. And what I want is more focus on these lovely three that are high out of their mind, sitting near a campfire on a platform. I'm gonna go select and gonna make them more of a centerpiece point because they're too far in the background right now. Transform. That's easy, right? Not in length, just, you know, wee. And as we can tell, I forgot someone's head right over there, so I have to redo this.
Oh no!
No!
Can you just make it smaller?
No, I have to reselect. So I have to go back and take a couple of steps. Like this. That's alright.
Lost Fire Dragon also got a question in the chat about, is this what a Feywild looks like?
Maybe.
Actually,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna say
parts
yes
of
or
it.
no.
No, because the Feywild can be really different in a lot of different places. It probably like some part of it could definitely look like this, but
Yeah, could be.
Could be.
I'm just gonna say that.
The Feywild is actually a very a place that changes a lot because it's because of the like the kind of magic that's going around there. It's like wild magic there could be also very strong, which like shifts the place all the time. So yeah, like Eladrins are coming from there, or like at one point, like a lot of it. Yes, Ella is coming from there, or at least her ancestors are. She probably maybe she was there as like a little baby elf, but she can't remember that. But she does have, as a child, you have like this flashback from your older selves, your past lives, and maybe one of her past lives once in the Feywild. But she's never been like not with a something secret remembers. But yeah, the Eladrins do shift like the seasons because of their connection with the Feywild. Because everything there changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, magic is weird there.
Magic is funky, and so is this room. This entire room has been funked up.
Mm-hmm. So, if you learn anything from this room, is don't summon a pixie.
Don't summon a pixie. Don't. And I put down a book right over here, a booklet with with one of those standards that a book rests on. I forgot the name. Anywho, it has the instructions on how to summon a pixie, so you got the resource right at. And I think this one is still eating a pixie. Yeah, he might be eating it, or she. Yeah, this person here is eating a pixie.
Yeah, they're like
they're out of their minds.
Really done.
These guys and girls or these acolytes have messed up. May take them a bit to get back to normal.
Yes.
They're tripping, and you can go trip with them. Woo! What a nice opportunity, making this room so much more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ever been high in your D&D adventure? No? Now let's try out the pixie room.
Yes. Or
Cursed.
Maybe that's the last, like, if you're coming into this room, none of the characters in the party wants to be high anymore.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, I don't want to be high anymore. I don't want what these guys are doing. This is too far out, man. Is that one eating a pixie?
Yes, you just see the wings, you hear the crunching.
Yeah, the crunching. Blimey, my word, and by the stars. What I kind of want to have for effect on this room as well is on the walls, and everything looks like, unicorn drap. But to have some paint, so it's like some pixies slammed into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Some pixie paint right over here. And another one over here. Like pixies or wild little things, say they are. Mm-hmm. I would say a lovely cousin from fairies, and completely out of the mind.
Yes, they like pixies are curious. They like to do tricks. Yeah, when you summon them, you can be
harsh.
Yeah. Stuff happens, let me say that.
And I would say it's worse than a mandrake in the world. At least the way how I re-envisioned mandrakes, I made them quite venomous.
So maybe I'm going to search up Pixie. Maybe we can give them a little bit more of inspiration out of that. Okay.
I'm gonna take a sip from my drink and reading the chat. So, tripping down the stairs. Indeed. Oh, hello there. Oh, boom, 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 boom. And going back down the stairs backward or upside down. Yep, half an hour has passed and this pixie puke is everywhere. No, it was rainbow unicorn puke. But pixies were behind it.
Yeah, actually it's very funny. I searched up pixies and there's like a little bit description of their personalities. And it immediately says like pixies were like sprites that enjoyed playing pranks on people. Such pranks, that's the funny thing, include leading travelers astray and tricking people into partying with their wealth.
Yep. So, yeah, there we go. The party crazy folk. Lost Fire Dragon, is there a pixie catcher as a monster? Actually, yes, there is. Just not on the D&D universe, but there is an artist that I have the book from, and I did draw a pixie catcher, and that one looks very interesting. But I have no time to look it up and go after this wild goose chase. But there you go. There you have it. It exists in this world, in our world. That is the ID. So yeah.
Oh, Sansji, I am actually thinking why were they summoning pixies? And then I was like, pixies are from the Feywild. Feywild are like very interesting magic, and masterminds of Myrkul are searching ways to extend their life. Making sure that they don't.
Yep, they don't end up Pepsi.
And I think something from the Feywild, because you're like exchanging theirs, and they wanted to like collect the pixie, or at least the magic that they have inside, to use it to change themselves. But it ended up really different that they had in mind, and this is the result, of course.
Yeah, this is the result, and the result is that one of them eats a pixie. Maybe this is the one that is the lucky one that will get some transforming done.
Definitely not if they are gonna fight you, and
no.
I don't know what kind of party you'll have in front of you. You can have like the knights in armor that they are like capturing those, and maybe then you can see the transformation of what's going on with Pixie Eater. But if you have like a murder hobo party, you will never find out what happens with him.
Yeah, if you have a murder hobo party, you never find out what happens to the Pixie Eater. But spoiler alert, I think the Pixie Eater becomes a pixie.
Yes.
At first it's a pretty big pixie, and then it turns into a smaller undead looking pixie until it goes wild and becomes a pixie and starts partying.
In some more way he gets his what he wants, because if a pixie dies, he's just returning to the Feywild and can continue partying there. So that way he's like extending his life. Yeah,
this person succeeded in extending their life. It's just not how they probably wanted to do so.
No.
And we have
I don't think Myrkul is agreeing with that method either, but
no, but then again, Myrkul probably would be like, interesting. Now I know what happens when you consume a pixie. Huh? Yeah. Who would have thought?
We are definitely say to our followers that this is not the way. We're not summoning pixies.
I'm gonna write this down in a book. Do not summon the pixies. Do not eat a pixie if you want to become undead. This does not work. Or he doesn't write down anything and just lets them figure it out. Like, who is he to go meddle? I don't think he would actually bother to. If they want to become what they like the undying dead, like, sure. But he's not gonna go help them. It's up to them. Part of their trial. It's not that he's lazy. He doesn't believe in interfering.
I see also 2 new chatters with another question. We have
Felixion. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct.
And Bayama is back in chat.
Welcome back, Bayama. So, what if you're already undead and eat a pixie? You become an undead pixie, and then you get sent back to Shadowfell or from wherever they came from, the Feywild, and you have to go party over there. until you come
Yes.
back being alive. But technically, that's like a loophole, so you'll be the undead pixie of the party.
We are getting a new sub species of undead pixies.
Yep.
And indeed, Lost Fighter, you become Ben. You're becoming sort of like hopeless. We created Ben like a lot of sessions ago. That was the corpse. Ben did not do his job.
Yeah, Ben. Oh, poor
My
sod.
Ben.
Don't be such a Ben.
No.
There's nothing negative to people actually by the name Ben, by the way. This is merely the character that we came up with.
Yes.
Because if you're Obi-Wan Kenobi, also Ben, it's hella awesome. So it's a cool name, just know that we're teasing it for the character, not a person, or any person really.
No, we came up with the chatters at that
Yep.
time, and then Ben became a thing in our chat and our like things.
Yes.
Ooh, a vampire pixie. That would indeed be a horror.
Oh, that would be a
Oh,
horror.
that's-
Imagine the partying and blood everywhere.
Yeah, because a pixie wants to do tricks and a vampire just like wants to have blood, so there would be a lot of very weird pranks.
It's
I
I think entrails everywhere. It would be this room, but then with the color filter turned off. Because I
Yes.
imagine this room to be pretty gory as well if you turn the color filter off that the pixie caused.
Mhm.
I mean, I've been leaking on some stuff over here, like pixie color over there, like we could be, you know, other stuff. And the one in blue really went for it. I mean, I think the one in blue also, you know, dies the one that like the staircase is having the blue color because of this.
Mm. And like there's like this little fire that's burning in the middle of them. Is that because of like the pixie magic just like went crazy and
I think the
formed a
pixie
little fire
exploded.
bomb? A pixie. Ooh, one of the like we have one pixie that's being eaten, one just exploded because
It's like you have this whole circle over here. It's why this room is so sloppy. One partied so hard it exploded, and there's liquid coming down the stairs, giving it the vibrant color.
yes, their magic definitely didn't clash. Did clash with the magic of the Myrkul.
Yeah,
They-
the necromites, like the sitting there like people that are out of their minds and being completely high.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
and
I'm
to
allowed
make
to
it-
say it, but they remind me of people I've at least their poses, the way they're sitting, from not only from movies, but I've seen people sit like that in real life too. It's really sad.
Ah. But actually, it really makes sense now why they attack you, because they are crazy high on. So they are the kind that don't become like really like calm or relaxing. Maybe they wear
Yeah.
that, but that you do really disturb their vibe, and
Yeah,
like they get a bad and trip, and then
I think wrong moment, wrong time, and they just battled a bunch of pixies that were fairly aggressive, and I'm gonna read chat. So, yeah, imagine the horror of vampire pixie, indeed you named that one. And would a pixie werewolf look like a chihuahua when in werewolf form? Imagine that, a werewolf chihuahua.
or those like really fluffy, like dog breed. I don't know. Remember the like the really fluffy with small like feet. Man, what's it
Not
called?
corgi, I wouldn't say no.
No, not the corgi.
No,
but the,
I think I know the Dutch word casehauncher, but you need to translate that
Yes.
one into English. Or parmesan. Parmesan. That
Oh
one.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Same thing. Potato, potato.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
So it depends on if you are a more like fiercey kind of werewolf, or if you are like going more to your pixie side when you're going like a werewolf, then you're going to do like the fluff little crazy.
I would like to say, because a Parmesan is pretty calm mannered in comparison to a Chihuahua, and you describe pixies as being batshit crazy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
a Chihuahua fits the character a whole lot better. So I'm gonna go with chat motion over here. Felixian, thank you for your wonderful idea that you just put in my mind. If a pixie werewolf turns into the werewolf, it will be a Chihuahua, because those are the most aggressive, tiny, potty dogs in existence.
That's true. Yeah, they are shaking your head.
They're and they can be very cute, but you need to, not pamper them. And that's difficult because they're cute.
Yeah. But same like a werewolf. If you're like having them in front of you, you also should not.
You shouldn't pamper the werewolf. No. That's a definite no.
That would let no. So indeed, the Chihuahua would really work. Pixie werewolf. But there's like some things. It just doesn't happen. This is a very special circumstance. They summoned it. A lot of things happened. Probably they experimented like with some magic because they wanted to collect their essence. Something went wrong. They get high. Pixie gets eaten, and because of the three-stage combination of the magic being pulled out and then eaten, they are transforming into a pixie.
One of them is for sure. The other ones are just high.
The other ones are high indeed.
Oh, that's nice.
It's also like mentioned in the chat. Pamper the werewolf. Only feed them the finest royals. No peasant food for them.
Imagine a pampered werewolf. No, I don't want peasants for dinner.
No. Do you think I need higher quality?
Wow.
So, in that case, Jon, my character, actually really gets back into the back because,
Yeah, it sounds... She already gave the noble vibe, as in, the whole name.
Yes.
Yep. Alright.
But she eventually made her friend, her okay that some of her friends called her Jan because, her full name every time is a little bit much.
I completely understand that.
Ooh, I think your joke is coming up. Flexion said, what kind of media do dads like?
Media. Depends on the dad.
So, but I wonder.
I have no clue. Pop culture. Wow. Okay, bada boom.
Nice. We love jokes in this stream. So.
Yes, we do. So here we have it. The book to summon pixies with instructions. The forbidden book. I think Myrkul would even leave it up there, like, yeah, sure, what you guys did in here. That changes things a little around, so, are you gonna go clean that up? No, not really my problem, because, I'm not really in your realm, so you deal with this. I don't see if I care.
If things go wrong, I eventually, bring you collect your soul and bring them to whatever.
No, I don't even think... Yeah, no, Myrkul does not... I don't think Myrkul would care too much. He may care about the coin, but then again, it's like, yeah, they do them. I have all the time. I think other deities might even make fun of Myrkul. Like, you let your worshippers go wild. Look at what they do. They just summoned a pixie, goddammit. Didn't you warn them? Why don't you warn them?
Myrkul just let them.
Yep.
Because why not? He's learning stuff out of it anyway, also. So.
Yeah, it's a good learning lesson. Do not summon pixies in a room. If you want to summon them, by all means, do it outside. And take a hike. because they party too much.
It's also another mention in the chat from Collection. Fun game, a evil cleric. And why? It's clerics get flesh to stone, shape stone, and greater restoration. You could make a living castle out of hundreds of people turned into flesh bricks. That's really evil indeed, yeah. So what he or she, they get probably mentioned is a cleric in the deep with flesh to stone, so you have thing, then you shape the stone into a brick and then put it somewhere there.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know if like greater restoration would work.
If you butcher an entire stone out of it, like you make bricks, you have living stone, quote unquote, party horror. Even though it's dead, you will not be able to, unless you have the not revivify, but the other spell, restoration, greater restoration, perhaps, to create a new body.
Yeah. No, indeed. What he says, like in the chat, greater restoration removes petrification, but not the molding. But then the thing is, like, if you mold already a statue that has collected a soul, would the soul still be in the new shape? And that's a really interesting question. I think it's depending on the DM of how far are you going. Would I think the moment you are doing greater restoration, yes, the stone goes back to flesh, but the soul probably would immediately go out of the body because there's no living there anymore. Because you don't have like your whole organs.
I think Myrkul is really on top of his case. Yeah, he wants them coins, like cool. Mine.
Yes. Definitely a perfect example of a cleric of Myrkul. It will work. Or Baal for that example. I think Baal and Myrkul can work with this together. Like, because Baal wants, like, or was it? No, it's maybe even all the dead tree in together.
No, why not Bane? I mean, Bane was the one that would go through all control, and what better than to control your entire castle made out of people?
Yes, and Baal is from the murder. He loves them to have a very original, creative death. Myrkul collects the soul, and Baal is there.
Yeah, Myrkul like doesn't care. Collects the soul. Baal wants everything dead, and Bane is there for the pain.
Yes.
Wow, you've got all three summons.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why the death tree works together.
Yeah.
And what happens? Then you have a whole castle made of stone bricks, flesh bricks.
Yep, you get a horrible combination over there.
Another interesting question that's putting up in the chat is, could you make an army of Tren by trimming them and planting the cuttings? A lot of plants in real life can root from the cuttings.
I know. I'm well aware. I would say as a DM, I'm gonna say no, not from trimming. You need something else. But I like the way you're thinking. Go forward and find out how to get a giant army, because they're the ultimate siege monsters. If you manage to tame them, that is, and not have them go berserk against your butt. But hey, you do you, buddy.
There are stories that, like, for example, how the blights get into existence.
Yep. No, by a tree.
By a tree, and
the Gultius tree
are being the blights itself are being created mostly by the seeds that got from the one apple or two apples that are coming every year. If you plant those seeds, the seeds will sprout to blight because there's still the very evil magic in
the foul soul of the Gultius tree, the evil soul. And that's how a Gultius tree comes to being.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything else. There's also on this Gultius tree the ultimate cleric apple, like the holy grail of apples to be found. But have fun finding that one. That is not non-deadly or lethal.
That's really like a 50-50. Like, this apple could kill me instantly, or like cure everything that I'm currently like have. Immediate death or cure all diseases. Oh, and that reminds me really of like after the last Airbender, like delicious tea. our deadly plan.
Yep.
I think it's poisonous. Is it poisonous?
It turned out to be pointless tea.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a sip and lean back because it's fairly hot over here.
Well, I'm really happy with my new place. The temperature is great.
I'm so happy for you.
Yes. I hope you can see it this Wednesday when we have another session.
Yeah, speaking of which, so that would be your place, and I'm bringing the telly along, I presume? We
Yeah,
can fit
probably
it?
if that works for everybody. But we will
I'm not sure if we
definitely
can
get
fit
more.
that thing in our car. Our car is tiny.
Then we have to check. I know that I once brought it there with my Fiat Panda, so...
Yes. Reading chat already. So you're going back on your Uddy and flesh a tree. Could kill me or cure all diseases. Seems like a win-win if you've only got a week to live anyway. Yeah, if you're playing Tomb.
Yeah, if you're dying anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, would... That's a very interesting question. Would that apple cure the death curse over you? Which magic? I think the
no,
death
because
curse
that means
is
you're
stronger than
dying
magic.
after death. I mean, that's more of a curse.
Yeah.
It's not really a disease.
No. But yeah, for any other people who's dying because of like any other disease, cures everything. So
Yeah. Whew. And
I think that I'm really happy that you wanted to try out the pastel colors. We had a really fun story behind it, and I think it's quite lovely.
yeah, we came up with crazy ideas.
And a very interesting thing when because the story that like the description that I got to you is when the players are very like active in the dungeon, you know, and people know that they are coming, then those are probably like being under like they're dead and try to attack you like in a surprise. But if you're like stealthy and they don't know that you're coming, they definitely wait for you, like something like that. They're just chilling.
They're sitting there in their happy hour place, so they're not hidden behind the trees or if there are trees, I don't know. Stone tablets now poofed as trees, and it would still look like a unicorn died in this place, along with a whole lot of pixies, with pixie art. I guess, yeah, pixie art, pixie graffiti.
So, yeah, I think that that really works for the description. It's a very nice surprise if you're playing into this dungeon. You're going to one of those doors and you're seeing this.
Yeah, you see this, and this is the first thing you see. It's like,
what happens here?
Now, I have several characters who would want to join. I have other characters who would turn tail, like, no thank you, no thank you. Others who may be more inclined, like, maybe battle. I think, yeah.
Yeah, it really depends on the character and the party that you're playing with.
Yeah, it depends. I guess I have them for all situations. I'd even have one who tried to sneak around them, believing like, oh yeah, they're totally away, they're totally tripping. We can get past them, guys. Come on, let's go next room.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Go time. Chance. We don't need to deal with these buggers. They're out. And that could not be more true.
Yeah,
if you are sneaky enough.
Yeah, they can be true indeed, because there are ways to just pass them.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk past them if you're sneaky enough, and like Stealth Natural 101, you just don't hit any sound, and they don't reply, and they're just off to La La Land, and they keep on dreaming.
Yeah, just don't get them out of their fight. They're just fighting them.
Yep.
So I see that we have still 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yep.
I think we are doing great with the imagery. Is there anyone in the chat that still wants to do like a question, suggestion, or maybe a joke? We already got a joke. Or maybe say something about your character that you're playing currently. That'd also be lovely. I hear about any character ideas.
Ooh, I love hearing about characters. In the last 5 minutes, I can also show off a little bit of sneak peek of things that I'm not gonna do, but things that would be hilarious. If I can get past some of the stuff. Can't go around promising things I can't get to do on. Oof. Yeah, we'll get to that another time. I can't get past the current character that I have in mind, and if I'd open that, I'd have spoilers, and I don't want that.
No.
Not yet.
We're already doing some spoilers for if you're playing Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus.
Absolutely.
But we also do. We don't want any more spoilers.
Yeah, that looks better. Like we have blue, white, and pink.
Yeah.
And pink looks like the meanest of the bunch.
Yeah, actually. It's giving you this weird look.
Yeah, pink is directly focused on you, even though pink is not focused at all on anyone. It's just off the La La Land. And the one in white is clearly off the La La Land.
Yes, it is a happy place.
A happy place. Bloop. There we go. I'm gonna hit my save button right up there. Ooh. I'm gonna go see if there's people to be raided.
Yeah, we haven't raided a lot. People last time.
Last time people went online, but I do see someone is online. It's Miss Deanna. Not an artist.
Okay, we do the...
Alright, let me see. Yeah, we are going to go raid right now.
Oh, I think I have some internet problems, but...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright. Perhaps I'll see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be streaming again at 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, let's go have fun with Miss Sienna. Oh.
Let's go.